Hey everybody. I said I wouldn't do any type of video or live during this time of my life, but I guess this is when the time you're supposed to go live because it allows you to be vulnerable in a sense, with your audience. And I would say that I am scared of being vulnerable at times. But today or yesterday, I lost my uncle, whom very near to me, my heart. And it's not easy even to talk right now, but I'm here, and I would say thank you all for your prayers. Thank you all for your support in this time. This is even a moment that I am having to accept that I have support. And it feels different. It feels real different, but it feels good to be able to have that safe space or to be in a safe place to receive love and support. And I think that's mainly the whole message, that when somebody loses a person, a lot of times we become hermits in a sense, because we withdraw because we think that nobody cares, or we think that nobody is feeling what we're feeling, or even what we are feeling matters. So I'm out in nature and my little friends are crawling on me, sorry. But this is, like, to me, the best place to come to in order to grieve, you know. This is something new for me, even to just be out in nature, to just allow the natural elements to bring healing. It makes me think about, shoot, I should have done this more often. How many family members I've lost. But nevertheless, I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you for your prayers, and for those who know or have heard. I'm going to be okay. I believe that my ancestors are with me. I believe that I'm protected at all times. But if anybody out there ends up listening to this and have lost somebody, or have lost loved ones like myself, and many of them, know that there's hope. There is hope in the middle of all of this. Yes, it pains me to say that, but I think that it takes a lot of courage and boldness, and also strength, to be right in the middle, smack dab of losing a family member, and say to another person, grieve, let go, it's okay, cry, but also know that it's going to be okay. And some people may say, well, how can you say that? Easy. Because it is, either on this side or the other side. It's always going to be okay. I think sometimes when it comes to attachments, which we're human, we're human. We experience that crown chakra moment of being attached to people. And so it's in that time when we lose them, when we feel like we're losing them, that our crown chakra is just messed up. It's just jolted. It's just because the crown chakra rules the attachment of this world, right? Attachments. We're not promised each other. We're just here for a time. We all have basically made an agreement to come back into this world to heal, whether you believe it or not. We all have a time. We all have a contract, and we all have a purpose. And once that purpose is up, well, and I would say my uncle, to me, served his purpose very well. Gone too soon, yes, at least I feel, but there are no mistakes. I'm just grateful for the legacy and the love he's left with me. So I'm very sad. I'm very sad, deeply sad, but I know that, again, I've learned that when you do allow yourself space to grieve and to cry and to be in your body, to feel your feelings, um, it, it helps, instead of just lying to yourself and saying, oh no, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just going to keep pressing on, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to just blind myself of all these events and all these, things happening, and I'm not going to pay attention to my feelings. I think that's when we get ourselves in trouble with ourselves, and then we wonder why, when things compile, stack on each other. Hold on. Every time I listen to the sirens, like see a ambulance go by, I always bless and like pray for whomever they're going to go save. There's been a lot of this since COVID. Just ambulance run, fire department, all that is like a lot more. It has increased significantly. So I don't know where you are in parts of the world, but to me, I'm more aware of it. So I always pray, that whatever is going on in that person's life, may they be saved in some way, for whatever they're dealing with. So it's when we don't allow ourselves to deal, or to not deal, but feel our emotions, we find ourselves in other, situations, migraines, hypertension, diabetes. It's just, the list can go on and on. It's okay. I think that coming to a place to allow yourself to say to yourself, it's okay. You being the safe space, you being the safe place of just allowing you to be in your emotions and feel. I think that it accelerates healing, in a sense, when you do allow yourself to feel. A lot of times, I was talking to my sister today, and yes, it can be scary. It could be real scary to feel your emotions, because you do feel like you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it out of it. It's like an abyss, in a sense. You're going to just drop and just fall and keep falling. But you're not. I was just telling my sister today, like, I think it's okay to just, if you got to go inside your room or go to any place you feel safe, but tell somebody, hey, I'm about to really dive into some healing here. I'm about to allow myself to just be and cry, right? But just watch out for me. If you don't hear from me, check on me. I think it's okay. Somebody that really cares for you, to just, hey, and just getting in a place to just let yourself go. Just cry, be angry, cuss, yell, scream, get it out. And if you, in that very moment, when you trust your process, in that very moment, when you trust your process in that, and when you feel like you're falling and you're going deep into it, you'll be amazed how the universe works. You'll be amazed who calls you, or who helps you out of that situation, who helps you out of that. And then when you come out of it, and then a couple of days later, maybe you look back and be like, damn, like, I feel much better. Like, wow, like, whoa. And your healing then can begin, and it starts accelerating it. And then before you know it, you're telling somebody else that they can make it. You're being that strength for somebody else. So, yes, my eyes are red. Yes, I am, looking whatever, because my heart is broke. And this is a true video of me showing y'all where I'm at. My uncle, I know I didn't say too much about him, but it's like, he came in, he's been in my life, of course. He's my uncle, but I would say that when I say he came into my life, many of us have uncles and aunts that they're there, right? They're there, but they're not there. And that's what I mean in the context of him coming into my life. What meaning, like, he opened up his doors for me some years ago, and I say during the time of my life where I needed some little guidance, a little direction, and I will always cherish him for that, because I don't know where I would be if he didn't. At that particular time in my life. Yeah. Him and his wife, and I'm very thankful to have her in my life as well. So if she ever gets this message, this video, I'm very grateful to have experienced my uncle. He's taught me a lot of wisdom to just to watch him move and the way he did things. He just left a lot of things on my mind to just in terms of how to treat people, how to how to speak to people, how to move and do. And it was a lot of wisdom from him. That's what I'm trying to get to. So right now, yes, my mind and everything is everywhere. Can't really put my words together, but I thank you for being here with me in this vulnerable moment of my life, in this vulnerable time. And so much love to everybody and anybody out there that have lost a loved one. And no, this is not due to COVID. Sometimes, with everything that's going on in the world, everybody think that everybody's dropping like flies due to COVID, which that might be somebody's reality. But in this situation of mine, no. And I'm very grateful. But at the same time, I'm not grateful how he did pass. But, yeah. So my heart goes out to everyone that have experienced a death through COVID. But I also, excuse me, but my heart also goes out to those who are losing family members that have not been affected to COVID, through other ways, that they're losing their family members. So much love to everybody, and I thank you for listening.